This best-selling author of patriotic books is from Kabankalon City, Negros Occidental. Also a lawyer, businessman, and civil society leader, Lacson's first passion is writing. Alex is a graduate of the College of Law of the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and took a short summer program at Harvard Law School.
When I was young and growing up in Kabankalon, jutay pagid lang ang mga panimalay sa amon lugar, no, sa amon barangay. In fact, outside of our house, there was a long stretch of tubuhan, kag maisan. And I grew up in those fields of mga tubuhan kag maisan. Pero lang kami nagapangos tubo, nagasakay sa karabaw, upod sang manghod ko, pero lang kami nagapang tiro, pispis, usar sang amon nga tirador. Kag kada ulan, kapaligo kami permi sa ulan, bisan bagyo. Those were days of complete innocence, of genuine joy and happiness for me. I really miss and love those days of my youth.
He was the son of a town surveyor and a public school teacher. He finished his elementary at Erroms and high school at Kabankalon Catholic College.
My father did not come from the landed Lacsons of Negros. Papang did not inherit anything from his parents. But he was lucky to become an assistant of a land surveyor in Kabankalon when he was young. And so he learned how to survey land and he became a land surveyor himself. Si Mamang naman, she was a public school teacher, teaching grade 2 pupils all her life. Na-assign siya sa lain-lain nga bayos kag barangay sa Kabankalon until retirement. My wife and I belong to the old school. We believe that we don't have to cheat, to steal, or to be unfair, or to be unjust to people to get ahead or to succeed in this world. We believe in the power of education, of hard work, of a smart way of doing things, and you can succeed in your own field.
Alex has so many cherished memories as a young boy, from being a typical playful and adventurous person into a faithful servant of God, being a sacristan.
I also enjoyed the 4 years when I was a sacristan or altar boy sa Kabankalon Cathedral. So many, damo kid kaayo sang happy memories with the others, ang iban nga mga sakristan, iban nga mga altar boys nga kaupod ko dito. Parehong man nga mga high school. And I also became very close with a number of priests, ang parish priest namin. And I learned from all of them. I learned from their passions and for their love for the poor, for their concern for sa mga pigado.
In 2000, at the height of the ASEAN crisis, Alex thought of migrating his family to the US or Canada. But after thinking about it, he and his wife decided to stay. With a burning desire to help the country, Alex wrote his first book entitled 12 Little Things Every Filipino Can Do to Help Our Country.
Help the country, I decided to become a writer for the country. A writer of books that would promote love and sacrifice for our country and fellow Filipinos, especially the poor. So that's how my first book was born. The 12 Little Things Every Filipino Can Do to Help Our Country. I wrote it for 7 months. I rearranged my life for 7 months. Why ako nagbaton sa dinner meetings with clients or socials at night for 7 months. During the day, I was very busy at work as a lawyer, but at night, for the next 7 months, I devoted all of those nights doing research and writing the book. So today, while I am a lawyer by profession, my first passion really is writing books for the country, books that promote love and sacrifice for our country and among Filipinos, helping one another, especially the poor sa mga bigay.
In August of 2020, Alex published 500 Years Without Love, a book he finished writing after 8 years.
So 10 years ago, it became a dream for me to write a modern version of Jose Rizal's Nori ni Tangere. And this book, the 500 Years Without Love, my latest book, is that book. It took me 8 years to finish it. I published it last year. It is my humble attempt to write a modern version of Jose Rizal's Noli ni Tangere. So it talks about the present-day social cancer and its root causes or the major factors causing our country's social ills today. I consider this book as one of my best books. I love this book. 1,000 bits and pieces of my heart and my soul are in this book. It is important for our youth today to understand why many Filipinos are poor, why many families are suffering in poverty, and why our country, our Philippines, is a weak country in the global community of nations. It is important for our youth to know the root causes, the major factors causing the weakness and our poverty.